gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all. With no resistance now. Do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Come's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Come's gonna pay me.
If all the who think they girls don't be, if you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a dog, then a girl do it better. If a dog, you know a girl do it better. She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a dog, then a girl do it better. If a dog, you
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Right to the air goes Ward. Oh, they come after him right away. He goes on the first play of the game. That is George Karlaftis. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On the give, it's Pollard. He'll get about 2. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. One down the field, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. In motion, Okonkwo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
On the ready.
In motion, Okonkwo. Pollard. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he's not going to get in. Tackle tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it to Ward.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Packer. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield.
At the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Go!
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Forced out wide. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, Okonkwo. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Ward. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Titans
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing again is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down. 3 to go. Again, it's Ward. Rolling right. He's got to run at a time. They get to him and bring him down. Mike Dana. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
A 50-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mahomes. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, KC. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to White. He's got room to roam. And he's in. What a drive. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down, it's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Down the sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. It covers 51 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
On the ready. Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes back. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, check.
On 1st and 10, Ward flushed to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham.
Get it. 8 Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught is Jim Ray DK. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Shotgun snap for Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. On comes the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 48-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes moving to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First and 10.
Easy. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad, like the back out of Arizona State. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big play for KC. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st down, Ward. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19, start.
Again, it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. So they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Ward to throw again. Well, they swung out wide to Spears. And he's in. Ty-J Spears. Touchdown Titans. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
31. Titans 13. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow. On the line, right?
To throw is Mahomes. Forced to his right.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. Flushed to his right. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
79 Broncos.
They send Ridley in motion. They are going for it. It's Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Throwing again is Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. From the gun, here's Ward. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A give here to Pacheco. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
15. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Attack!
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
I don't need to. I'm the little ladies.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Hey, 43, 15. I got it.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring them down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Ward. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. Game on. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they've decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 32 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Pacheco. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play. in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Argolini. Barside.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
15, yellow. Hey, 57 color. Barside.
They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Drop 60. Here we go. 18, Rodney. 18.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. One to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down. 3rd and 2. Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Wrigley, complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Titans.
Throwing, Ward. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. Going up top. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Chamari Connors.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a game playing a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Don't get put in that blender. Oh, don't lose you. Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about